ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to introduce a very talented, incredible jazz pianist, Alex Parkmen. Alex, thank you for joining us here today. And Alex's friends and colleagues from Alex Parkmen Trio, it's Gavin Bidsmore and Nick Hoodman.
Hi.
Alex, I haven't seen you in ages. What's been happening with your life? I know you traveled, I know you played, you performed.
I went to the Brisbane and I had a wonderful concert over there in Brisbane City Hall.
It's a big venue.
It's a big venue. More than, I've been told that around 1,000 people were on that concert. So I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic, and the venue and how everything was set up, and it was totally my solo concert. Then also I went to the Ukraine recently.
Yeah, I heard you just came back from overseas.
Yes, and I played at the Ukrainian 16th International Jazz Festival. It was really, for me, like, I was so pleased to be there. That festival was in the memory of my teacher, Yuri Kuznetsov. And for me, it was big meaning for me to play there, to be honest. And I did enjoy it completely, so it's fantastic. A lot of musicians were there. I met a lot of musicians, and the concert went like in many ways, and not one day. There were like 4 days of the concert.
Oh my God! So they were not just pianists there.
Oh no. They were like the bands, I can say that a few of them were really fantastic, and there was one band playing, one man on a piano accordion and on a clarinet. They were playing kind of like mix of the clarinetist, he was from French, he was a French man, and Serbian man. So can you imagine that combination?
What an interesting mix.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic mix. Serbian and French playing together, combination of folk, Serbian plus Hebrew plus jazz music. It's all in big combination. It's absolutely fantastic. There was a trio playing from Latvia, I believe, or Latvia, yeah. And they were playing like 45 minutes, totally one set of improvisation. They start from improvisation, they finish with improvisation. Fantastic, they were really awesome. So, and I took my part there as well, so I enjoyed it.
And I know, Alex, while you were there, you also put together a big charity concert in memory of your teachers.
Yeah.
It was very nice of you to do.
Yeah, it was, actually it comes to my head like that after the festival. And I went to my school where I was studying. It was a musical school named after Professor Stolarski. And
it's a famous school.
It's a very famous school in Russia, in Ukraine, and they say it is a school for musically gifted students. And I went there, and because I was studying there all my time in school time. So the director and principal of the school, I know him for quite a long time, and then I had a talk with him and said, look, I can offer you like a charity concert in the memory of my teachers. And he said to me, oh, with pleasure, just do it. So it was absolutely fantastic concert. Oh yeah, and the concert in a big concert hall of the school, and a lot of just students were sitting there and listening to my concert. It was fantastic.
play bass.
I'm playing
right?
bass, that's right.
And Nick, and you?
I play the drums.
Guys, what made you join this project? How did it all come about?
We met with Gavin like many years ago, and by the way, Gavin used to play in very famous bands before. Gavin, what year?
Oh yeah, some famous bands in New Zealand, or well-known bands I should say rather than famous, but things like bands like Grace Pool, the Alice Riddell Band and Gary Havoc and the Hurricanes from New Zealand back in the 70s.
And back in the 70s, you were technically, I do remember that you told me, and you showed me all of your information, like your newspapers, you know, like you were on a run like years and years.
Yeah, I spent about 6 years touring in the country.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And the tunes that you put me some of the tunes, I said, well, we got to adopt it. Do you remember? I said, let's pick some of them, you know. It was really catchy tunes. That so probably, not probably, we'll do that. I mean, I like it. I like it.
But we first met in a band a couple of years back, and we hit it off musically. And we've always talked about working together in some sort of jazz, original classical type combo. For one reason or another, it hasn't happened for the last couple of years, but now it has. So I'm really happy about that.
You know what they say, everything happens for a reason.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. And you know, ironically, I don't know, with Gavin we recorded my composition. My original composition was actually happened when we started to, I mean, like when we just initially had started.
Yeah.
We recorded together one of my composition, Talk to Me. And that's how we actually completely started.
Yeah, that's right. But no, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We're working together again.
Yeah, me too, pretty
And
much.
Nicholas?
Yeah, and personally, I've known both of them, but when the chance came to me to play with them, because I'm a big fan of jazz, so I think it makes things easier when you play with two great players. So I couldn't say no, so I had to jump in. And,
Yeah. And when he came, you know, like we started just first when we just started with ideas and jamming together. And I was playing, and I said, wow, guys, I think that's gonna be awesome, you know, like, and Nick's playing and Gavin playing, so we would, it's ideas coming not only to my head, ideas coming to, you know, like we generating the three of us, like we generating ideas, so, you know, thinking of combination, what we can do here or on this part or this part, you know, like, and everyone comes, oh, I can do it like this, and Gavin saying, oh, well, I can play like this, and say, wow, that's wonderful, you know, like, so, even like sometimes when I say, Gavin, can you do this? Yes, I can, then, oh, what about like this, you know, it's better combination. And I have to, yeah, your idea is better than mine now, you know, so, and then Nick as well, so you know, like, it was actually my initial idea, like, no, I'm writing music, you know, like I'm coming with ideas, but I want to just to all of us, you know, because we equal musicians, we just want to all of us just to bring something from our own spirit, you know, for our own understanding music, because that will make that unique flower when every musician in a band come in with ideas, we blend them together. I finally recorded my album. It's a piano album. I called it In the Mood. And that's actually album been recorded in a concert hall, big concert hall of my school. Because like I did mention before, I was playing the charity concert and you asked me about that. So, and after the charity concert, I asked my musical colleague and principal of the school, I said to him, Jenny, wouldn't you mind if I would record, like my solo album here? So, and that's what I did with the help of my good friend, German Zachary. He's also a musician also and a very talented audio engineer. He came with equipment to the concert hall and we locked it up for a whole day. We actually started in it somewhere in the midday and finished it pretty much after midnight. Yeah, we couldn't stop because idea,
Good piano?
And that was awesome for me. I was playing the concert on an awesome Bohemia grand piano.